welcome to the Saturday GT3 Championship. This weekend we are at the glorious sunny Silverstone. Say sunny because it's not very often it's sunny, but today it is sunny, decent temperatures, race scheduled for 50 minutes, there's no mandatory stops, and we're probably looking at times in the 158s, low 159s for qualifying, probably 159s during the race. I think it's going to be pretty clear. The guys up front are going to be Peter, Andreas and Nathan. I watched Nathan and obviously Andreas yesterday, they were very quick, but all the others I think are going to put up a really good battle as well. As it stands, it looks like we've currently got 18 cars on grid, so it looks like it could be quite an interesting race, and yeah, let's go live action and just finish the free practice riding on board with Mr. Bywater. So again, I'll try and do as good a job as I can in relation to the streaming tonight. Obviously, still struggling and recovering from illness. My back's more of a problem these days, actually. But we shall see. In fact, I'll just take some painkillers and then I'm done for the night then, Anna. Let me get some painkillers popped. See if that stops, lets me at least enjoy the race for the first hour or so. Get myself a drink. 2 ticks. Not that he is, but if he was listening and watching, Mr. Young, Iron Brew, made in Scotland by Gritters, so I think you'd approve of that as a drink. No one's on chat at the moment, so I'm talking and waffling on to myself. Many of you out there will be saying at this moment in time, there's nothing new there, there's nothing new there. Well, fair enough. But, you know, you can always watch the replays of these, that's the beauty of it. So had a good race. First pill being popped. Oh, sure they go. Whew. Pills and Iron Brew, yeah, not sure they go well together. Wowee. Take a breather before I take second one. So we'll just end up practicing, and then obviously we'll get on board with a couple of the quick guys. Can't do a cockpit view with the software I'm using, unfortunately, so we're going to be stuck to bonnet cam or rear wing cam, and obviously we've still got the TV cams as well, so I can always go to the outside of the car if required. Hopefully the clarity is good, the sound levels are good, and I can be heard nice and clearly, as well as the game being heard as well, without obviously being disruptive to the voice of either me or the engines of the cars. Yes, Nathan's just banging a 158.3. Going to be some fast lap times coming up, I think. It's coming to the end of the practice session now, and we're getting to the nitty gritty. Over 15 minutes go for it in qualifying. Hi Terry. Oh. I know you're on track, so try not to watch the screen too much. I've tried streaming and racing at the same time, and it's trying to read the chat's a nightmare. Right, let's yeah, everyone's parked up now knowing practice is over. Good on you, Terry. How many cars are out on track? Marco's still on track. That's his lap done. Vice Holmberg's coming over. He's just done his lap. On the fast one, I think, is Jorgen. Here we go. We're now in official quali. Good luck, gentlemen. We can start your engines. Who's first out the... Some very keen people. Mr. Bywater's gone for it. Let's sit on board with Bywater. As he does his outlap. Obviously the outlap's all about getting your tyres set. And then you'll get a couple of flyers. Usually your third lap's your fastest lap. Because you've got the tyres rubbed in as much as possible. You've got to the right temperatures, plus you've just realised the bounds of the car really and the track and where you can push and not. So I usually find that my first lap, obviously the lap out, is a fact finding mission, get my tyres warm. Second one is what I call let's get a lap in the bag. And then the third one's right, let's try and improve on that, and then from that point on you're trying to chisel away. If you leave it till the end of qualifying before you go again, you will get a rubber track. That's probably usually worth a couple of tenths as well. Carrying some good speed through there. Let me go to drive, that certainly would help, wouldn't it? There you go. Getting the power down well there. Got some good grip in that Mercedes. There's going to be the end of the first lap. Now his warm-up lap, and they'll be going for a flyer. He's pushing the tyres a little bit too much there. You can hear them just grinding against the tarmac a little bit there. So this should be a telling lap for him. Keep it tight, then get the power down. Spot on. Could have probably got the power down a touch earlier there. Still carrying some great speed. Again, some great speed through there. He's got the power down before exit, which he's done great, brilliant. Keep the car to the right. Now gradually move it to the left. Pretty braking zone, which is probably the rumbles on the left. Turn it in, then get the power down quickly, get the car to drift left within track limits, and then another good corner there. Braking point at the curb. Power, ease, power. Got great traction here. Really good lap. As I said, as a bagging lap, this is a great lap. He's definitely been on it. Nicely done there. Could have took that a little bit sharper, I think. Just the other tyres just wanting to push away. But still looking good. I could have carried more speed through there personally, but that's okay being a critic when you're sat at the end of this monitor watching what's going on. Some great exit there. This is going to be a great opening time, and he's going to hit the 1:59.1. That's a great start, that, Neil. I think Neil's put himself in contention for easily a top 10 start there, easily a top 10, possibly top 5. But there's plenty of other drivers on track. So Patrick's also done a 1:59.5. Mark, who's joined us tonight, has been having problems with his internet. He's now got fibre, so he's hoping he's going to have less contentious issues, but apparently his fiber's not working. So I'll go straight back to the company and saying why is it not working. But let's see how he goes on. At least he's on track. His ping looks okay. And usually he's in the BMW. I don't think he's usually in the BMW. Mark's usually in the Bentley, isn't he? Oh, it's the M6. Just realised it sounded different. He's in the M6. Wow. Kudos to Mr. Neulings there for going in the M6. So the BMW's got a couple of cars. It's got the M4 and the M6. The M4 is a really easy one to drive. It drives itself. The M6 is a bit of a beast, and to be fair, he's taking it round. Sounds great, actually. Gear changes are wicked. Peter Paul Slayer is currently on pole with a 157.9. Gearbox sounds more mechanical on the M6 though. You can hear it clunking. Waiting to get the power down there, but still a decent start this. I've seen M6 do a lap around here. What's his poison? A 1 or 2 minutes flat. He's got the same time as Mick Duran. 2:00.02. Oh, great lap. Let's sit on board with Matthias Holmberg. He's just done a 159.6. That's the M4, you can hear the engine difference. Interesting to see. I've not really watched Matthias on track. I think he's one of the newer guys since I've been missing for a couple of weeks. Usually get to know the drivers quite well and the traits about them, the style of driving and so on. I know nothing about Matthias. But hey, 18 cars, it should still be a good race. He's tidy, very tidy. Not hearing the tyres slip at all. As I said though, the M4 does tend to drive itself more than the others. So he's down significantly here. So what we'll do is we'll go on board with Marco. It's Marco Loschdin, the Honda. He's 7/10 up at the moment. Can't tell you where that's going to pull us, to be honest, but we'll see. Cheers, Rob. Thanks very much. Ticking each day off as it comes. Yeah, could have just done with staying off that grass a little bit. Yeah, he's still half a second up. I've no lap comparison, so I don't know with that what's that half a second's a comparison to what. We'll find out now. .159.5, not bad at all. Okay. Who else is on a quick lap? Let's go on board with Mr. Sector. Ah, thanks, Rob. To be honest, mate, I felt like a 90-year-old. Yes, I slept a bit better last night, which really helps. And I probably had about an hour on the settee before when football was on. So yeah, it's kind of recharging my batteries a little bit. Obviously, just want to get myself sorted for work next week, and then good to go, really. Still up is Michael here. Oh, it's a new lap. He's hanging in some good laps. I still think Peter's got this nailed, and Andreas has got more to give, definitely. And I think Nathan's got more to give. I think Nathan's chasing Peter down. Definitely, he's going for pole, Nathan. Sit on board with Michael at the moment. Again, as you can tell, another Honda driver. Short nose. He's lost time now. Okay, let's go forward. Mr. Wolfslaner. So Mr. Wolfslaner, as it stands, is 2/10 up, 3/10 up, with a pole of 1:57.9. So he's looking at a 1:57.6 at the moment, 1:57.7, which is quick. Seems to get the power down so soon when you compare him to other cars. Andreas is quick as well at the moment as well. Still got 13 minutes to go in qualifying. 18 cars and runners still on track. Getting power down very, very early. Indication of the times. You can see if he's up or not. 10th up. 1:57.9. So we did improve. Let's Nathan in the Bentley. Slightly up. This just pushes him back closer to Peter. At the moment he's not challenging for pole. As you can see, he's just lost a bit of time in that braking zone in that little complex. Yeah, he's lost a lot of time. I'm going back to Andreas. Andreas in the Lambo, he's not going to be held up, is he? Because he's on a half a second up here. This could put him into the 1:57s. Get a tow at the right time, perhaps. Oh, 1:58.04, second place. Okay, who else is on a good lap? Laszlo. As you know, Laszlo unfortunately was involved in one or two altercations yesterday, of which I think he was the victim rather than the culprit. Damaged his car, but he still had a great race. He's 4/10 up here. He's going to move him up a bit. And there we go, as he's gone to 5th with a 1:59.2. Who else is on a flyer? Marco's half a second up. Let's sit on board with Marco. Excuse me. This has got potential to put him into the top 5. He's got that brilliant, look at the time he's gained there. Carry the speed, power down. Yep, look at that, nailed it. 5, so he's on to 5th. Uwe, same as Stefallen's doing. He's currently 1/10 up, 2/10 up. Didn't move him up anything. So yeah, quite a fast lap, but didn't really gain. He's 2/10 up now. There's Condron's also up. There's only 2 drivers going faster at the moment. We're on board with one of them. Bit late with the power there, unfortunately. See, he's lost 3/10 almost. Gain there, those. So potentially he's got 5/10 in the bag. Yeah, he's gained a lot there. Two tenths up, nearly. Hi Stefan, no mate, I got stage 1 liver failure. A little bit worse than the flu. It was a comedy of events that, I'm not going to say comedy events because it certainly wasn't funny, that basically caused me a problem. I'm on medication and the medication attacks a weak liver. And the medication was toxic, so that also decided to pull 7 bells out of my liver as well. So yeah, I was in a pretty bad way, it's fair to say. But on the mend now. Wonderful NHS. I think everyone's getting to the brink of what they can achieve now. They're all managing to pull in the fast laps. Let's jump on board with Nathan. Nathan's currently 1/10 up. Flu don't really affect me, Stefan. I get flu, it affects me usually for 24 hours. This was pretty severe, it's fair to say. I've never been in hospital before, so being hospitalised was a culture shock in itself. But yeah. And then, as I said, having a lunatic running around the wards at 2 o'clock in the morning, climbing on the beds, isn't really not what you want when you're not feeling well. But apparently his safety and security is equal to your safety and security. Yeah, I can't work that one out myself either. Question what human rights really means, to be honest, sometimes, because these people seem to have their own human rights to themselves, and yet when it goes against them, you know, the world's supposed to support them, really. Yeah, I didn't feel, I did feel better yesterday, Stefan. I'm still trying to recover, so it's the remnants really of it. 5 minutes to qualifying going. And then we'll be into the heavy nitty gritty. Right, I'm going back to Nathan. Nathan's ahead again now. Can he keep this lap together? Still might not be enough for second, but it's going to be a great battle up front, you know. Hi Brian. Lost time again. If Nathan can hold a lap together, I think he could take pole, but he seems to lose in certain sectors on the track. Like he's quick here, then he'll lose the time coming out of the corner. He has gained, to be fair. There he goes, second place, 158.012. Marco's half a second up here. There he was. This is a decent lap, this. Go Marco. A bit quicker. Jürgen. I know he's towards the back, or he's spoiled lap. Neil Bywater. Two minutes to go. I think it's more or less settling down now, isn't it? It's going to be a hell of a quick race. Still 50 minutes, but all I mean is the guys up front are going to be going hell for leather. They're going to pull away the top three. And then you're going to have Neil, Marco, Laszlo all battling for the next position. He's gone slow there as Neil, and that spoiled his lap. Laszlo's 2/10 up. Laszlo's got a lot to gain to pass Marco, so Marco's not at threat at the moment. It's a great lap by Laszlo, don't get me wrong, a 158.9. That's too wide. Condron. So lap drivers comes to the final laps now for you than pit him. there ends qualifying. Hi Andreas. Yeah, most drivers been in it now. Change the angle a little bit for me back. I don't think Andreas is going to get that time back here. Just waiting for the cars to get on the grid. Cheers Andreas. Good to be back, to be fair, mate. Obviously everyone's just sat in the pits at the moment waiting for the clock to turn over. Then when they do I'll do a very, very quick grid walk. And we should be good to go. It's good to see on track, Stefan, actually. You did well with that Nismo. I can't get that bloody thing to go anywhere, and yet you seem to get it flying around the track. So, fair credit to you. Getting that, the Nismo going the way you did. Always nice to see people on track, mate. Always. 18's a nice number again. Right, okay, so the grid's just formed. I'm just myself sorted. Okay, here we go. Pole position. The usual Mr. Woolslainer, followed very closely by Edwards and Hartman in Lamborghini. Then we got Bywater in Mercedes, Losh Godin in the Honda, and Nemeth in the M4. We then got Larson in the M4 and Sector in the Honda. Duran in the Mercedes, a good run by Duran that actually. Holmberg in the M4. De Jong in the M4, and Neutling's in the M6. You can tell by the grills they're completely different cars at the front. We then got the Bentley of Trowbridge and the Audi 321 Dusty Bit of Condron. Uwe Tholen in the Mercedes, Pedersen in the Honda, followed by Schmidt in the Audi and Parks in the McLaren. So there's our runners and riders. God knows how this is going to go. But fingers crossed. Let's have a clean race. To be fair, the race start yesterday was very clean. It was after the first lap we had a bit of contact, but the initial get-go, everyone seemed to behave actually. So let's see how it goes, shall we? Cheers, Andreas. You, that's it, mate. You rally the troops. 8 views, 3 likes. Numbers don't add up. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Here we go. It's forming well. Here we go, lights out. Peter claiming the line. I'd expect the first 3 drivers to take it very easy, and then everyone else just to shuffle through clearly towards the back, which is exactly what they've done. You can see straight away Nathan's right on Peter's Jagsy. That's going to get close. Neil's had the jump on him, hasn't he? Again, no yellows. I'm liking a lot. That M6, look at it go. Just the Noitlings there. Oof, bit of a slider on there with that Duran. Going very, very wide. Oh, contact. Oh, he's made it down the slip road though. Quite impressive, to be fair. Wow. Couldn't do that if you tried. Noitling's looking very quick here. And again, he's being also hassled. Wow. Is that a dive? It's a dive up the inside. Holmberg's gone for that move. There's, yeah, definitely 1 or 2 changes. Minor, but definitely changes. Yeah, it was Peter de Jong actually, not Holmberg. My apologies. Great move by Peter, that. Very, very clean. Made his intentions felt. And Mark respected it. Well, with the exception of Duran making contact, I think we've had a relatively clean start. He is towards the back. He will catch up. But he compromised his exit on the corner, and I think he was always fighting coming back on. So he jumped to the front a little bit, because Bywater's got that Mercedes running beautifully. Bit of change. Oh, there's been an incident. That's what's happened here. Let's just quick have a look at that. That's Laszlo. So I don't know if he made a mistake. There's no one near him at the moment. Oh, cold tyres. Oh, did he hit the barriers? No, he didn't. He got away with it. Wow. Duran's just made a pass on Parks. So Duran's moving forward now. Hartman's now gaining on Bywater. Now his tyres are settled in. You'll see Hartman start to fly now. two little battles on track at the moment. Let's there's a couple. I'm going to go to Uwe at the back. So this one's just gone very wide there. Pedersen. Give Uwe a chance there to gain. Have to be careful of track limits here as well. Oh, he's got the back end light. Is he at the wall? Oh, that's... Oh, there's all sorts going on here. What's going on? What's going on? The leaderboard's lit up. The Youngs also have been involved in an incident. Oh, he's... Oh, his car twitched then, but he seemed alright now he's twitched. Oh, he's all over the place. Oh, he's been collected. Passenger there. Nothing Neutlings could do behind him, unfortunately. Fallon's gone to the pits. Understandable. Hit the barrier. But that was self-inflicted. I don't believe there was any other drivers involved. You can just see now how close Hartman is to Bywater. Look at the speed difference. Just see how good that Lambo is for pace. And how nimble it is. And the Merc is like a freight ship, to be honest. Turning the Merc requires working out where you want to start and finish. And if you look at them in a line, I suppose from a sleekness perspective, the Lambo is a lot sleeker. I think Fallon's going to come back out again though. Even if it's just for running the laps, that's what I'd do. It is fun after all, isn't it? Going to jump to Laszlo here. Laszlo's right on the back of Condron. Condron's into 9th place, great start. While everyone else around him falls off, he's just carried on forward. Fallon's back out the pits. See Neutlings behind in the M6. Looking like he's having a bit of fun, to be fair. We're all getting old, Andreas, aren't we? Right, I'm going to go to the back a little bit because Mike Duran is making a good recovery here. He's hunting Pedersen down after his little trip excursion. Peter de Jong's pitted, so I don't know if he's had a problem or he's realised his car's not performing. Hi Melvin, Mr. Garland's in the house. Yeah, Neutwings now. He's going to go to Neutwings because he's really on the back of Condron here. Neutwings in the M6, not the M4. And Peter's sped in the pits. Peter de Jong, stop go 30 penalty. That's going to kind of kibosh his race a little bit. Not making much more inroads. Oh, someone's gone wide there. And my money was on Mr. Condron. Not giving up though. Going back to Duran. Duran's chasing down Pedersen still. You can see now he's really just hit him in Pedersen at the moment. Within half a second. Pedersen seems to have the better of him as well, so in relation to the races on the track at the moment, even those 18 cars, there's not much going on. Peter de Jong, I think, serving his drive through. Stop go 30. Yep, there you go. Peter's well and truly out in front. And 2.5 seconds behind that, we've got Nathan. And you can see behind that, Hartman did get Bywater. Bywater's way behind now. Right, let's go back to Duran. Duran's within shooting distance this time. Needs to keep close to him now. And the Honda stamps away through the intersection, which is where the Mercedes just doesn't have the low end pull. He's made it, he's done him. He's setting up. What do I know? So he's now hunting down Trowbridge, 2.5 seconds in front. Hartman's catching Edwards. We had this last night. I think Edwards' driving style's a bit looser. He commented to me later on. And because it's looser, I think it gives Hartman a bit more grip at some of the corners. Hi, Mike. got a yellow flag. Oh, it was, he's just gone wide. It was sector just up there, gone off track a little bit. And he's off again. Oh, something's going on here. What's going? Let's have a look. What's going on with sector? Everything seems to be okay here. His front tyres are just, ooh, not responding. He's taking a bit of a long shortcut there. He's back on track though. We still have 18 runners and riders, ladies and gentlemen. 34 minutes to go. Come on guys, hit that like button. Nathan's holding them back bay here. Oh, it's turned out to be quite interesting race, shall we say. We're expecting a few more battles on the track, but they're just not materialising. Nemeth's gaining on Hornberg. Let's go to that battle. There's been a couple of parked cars in the pits, but actually it's been more or less incident free. We've not really had car on car battles, car on car contact. Oh, we've got a problem here. What's happened to Condron? Condron's running slow. He's back up again. He's lost 2 places though. Back to Duran. Yeah, Duran's really caught Condron up now. The Merc will drop the Audi. In a straight line. The Audi's great off the corners. Ooh, let's be careful braking there though. Oh, around there with a big slide. Oh, you have a great time, Stefan. Some nice places to visit there. Hartman's gaining on Edwards ever so slightly now. I'll keep an eye on this battle for now. But it looks like Condron's managed to hold him at bay a little bit. Come on, hit that like button. Right, go back to Hartman. Really chasing Edwards down now. 4/10. Duran's pulling back on Condron again now. Trowbridge is gaining on Neutlings. I don't know if Neutlings has made a mistake, but possibly he's just pulling away again now. See, keep an eye on them battles. Struggling, I need to gain. Really struggling. Let's go back to Dusty Bin. See how much better under braking the Merc is though. But the Audi just scampers away out the corners. Oh, good run here with Mike. Putting the outside, he's never going to get that to stick. Not there. The Merc grunt then. Oh, Condron's binned it. It's not binned it, but a bit too eager. Let's give the place to Duran for effort, that, to be fair. Has now put Condron under pressure from Pedersen. Yeah, just got a little bit sideways. Which obviously caused him a bit of a problem. Lost traction. Now, I said Terry was catching Neutlings up. That was one thing I was not jesting about. Oh, Terry with the drift. Awesome. I don't know how the M6 is on its tyres. This could be a tyre issue with 24 minutes in now. I don't know whether he's just started to cook them a little bit. And Terry's is very gentle on his tyres, so his tyres will last the full race. Carries so much speed, doesn't he, that Bentley? I bet you Noitlings is pleased he's racing actually with his internet connections recently. Yeah, the update soon. Update 1.9. Dead easy to remember when it's released. The 19th of April. 1.9, 19th. Tell you what, he's Terry's keeping him honest here, to be fair. Oh, the speed there. Great battle in this. I think Noitlings was looking at it as a challenge, but to be fair, he's done a blazingly good job. And there we have it, Mr. Hartman. A drive-through for his troubles. Track limits. That's kind of boshed his race. Didn't get any drive-throughs yesterday. I'm fine, Andreas. Still struggling sleeping a little bit. That's my weakness at the moment, but I'm on. Yeah, that's just age, that, mate. Yeah, it's just sleep I'm deprived of at the moment. But I'm getting there. I definitely feel better than I did yesterday. And that's 24 hours, so who knows tomorrow. I'm going to do the race tomorrow. So when's Hartman going to pit, do we reckon? There he goes. He's not going to finish third now. And Parks is off. What's happened to James? He's had a quiet race. Bywater's now in third. Seems to be going very slow actually. Ooh. Yeah, something went wrong there. I can't sleep on my back, Stefan. I've got back problems. So I'm like stuck between a rock and a hard place, to be honest, when it comes to sleep. Hi Steve. I've always had sinus issues. I'm used to it. Usually get up in the morning, have my shower, have a nice good blow, clear out. Usually sees me till the most of the day, and then again another blowout in the evening, and I'm fine for night time then. It's almost like a tradition. So Hartman come back out in 6th place. That's pretty damn impressive. And Trowbridge still hasn't got an oilings. "17 minutes to go. Still got 18 runners. We started with 18 runners. Now. What's gone on here? The leader. The leadership has changed. Mr. Wolfslainer has made a mistake. Is it anything? Oh, he's got car damage. His car's looking a bit sad. So that means Nathan is now leading. Neil's still in third. So Neil's a way off though, so I don't think Neil's going to catch him unless Peter's got problems with the car. If Peter's got problems with the car, we might see a battle towards the end of the race, but at the moment I'm not too sure whether we're going to see a battle there or not. But Nathan's now Land of Glory. Hartman's gaining on Larson. NHS rock, Stefan. There you go, Larson. He's now on the hunt for Marco. He's 8 seconds behind Marco. Hi, Paulo. Well, it's kind of turned its race on its head, this, hasn't it, a little bit? With a couple of issues. Hey, Nikos. No carnage, really. As far as races go, it's been surprisingly clean. We started with 18 drivers. We've just lost Parks now. Parks has just literally quit as we speak. But other than that, we're still running 17 cars. Yeah, that's it, Stefan. All self-inflicted. Absolutely. We've not really seen car on car. Oh, that's your opinion, Nikos. We don't race to create carnage. Race to create entertainment. "13 minutes to go." It's really the only battle on track now as a result of the different excursions people have had. Neil isn't gaining on Peter, so I didn't think his car was too bothered. Yes, you did, Nikos. Mr. Neutlings is in an M6. Of course, it's boring, isn't it? He's doing well in it, to be fair. Oh, he's gone very wide there, though. And Laszlo is now falling victim to the track limits. He's now got to drive through. So that's the second driver falling victim to track limits. First we had Andreas Hartmann, which obviously cost him what was going to be a third place. And we now got Laszlo Nemeth, which I feel is going to take Laszlo down to 15th place. So that's really one in the eye for Laszlo. But I think, if we recall, Laszlo does it quite a lot in previous races, if I'm not mistaken. I wish I could get on track at the moment, Steve. I'll venture on next week, I'm hoping. I don't have the energy at the moment. I'm hoping 1.9 is going to reinvigorate us a little bit as well. A couple of new cars, different models, stuff like that, new things to learn again. He's lost a bit of tight ground now as Trowbridge. Peter's not really gaining on Nathan. I think you made a couple of comments, you know, guys. They've been saying in the forum, you know, about the driver numbers are down. We've got 17 on track tonight. We've had 18 on track. We had 18 on track last night. And I think Rob Bang, you've hit the nail on the head there. Winters, oh, the weather's so crap. You know, and it just demoralises you. I mean, I went to bed last night. I was up at 2. Obviously, I'm not sleeping. And I'm sat in the living room watching a film. And the rain was horrendous. And I'm thinking to myself, please give us a break from this cruddy weather. We've just had a load of work done in the garden towards the end of last year, and we can't even get out and enjoy it. You know, in March in previous years we've had little periods of sun where it's up to 70 degrees. I just need something to reinvigorate me a little bit. I'm missing being on track, I really am, and I don't think I'll do it tomorrow, but I think I'll be trying next week. I'm off the week after for a couple of weeks, so I'll definitely be putting some effort in. I've got a few things I need to get done. Yeah, I'd like some more tracks. I started to do a little project for a video, and it was all about the comparison of the games and the cars and the games on the tracks. So I had AMS2, Race Room and ACC, and I took the Mercedes out, and first of all, AMS2, it might look good. In comparison, you know, it's dreadful. It really is. The sensation of the car is nothing like the sensation you feel in ACC. That was further compounded the fact that when I tried Race Room and tried the same car in Race Room, it felt decent in Race Room. I will say, I still think from a feeling perspective, ACC kills them all, and I think it's you know, there's something in what they've done in ACC with the physics and that, and made it that ultimate driving game, driving simulator. AMS2 I think is a bit of fun, and you can tell that because of all the different cars they give you, all the different tracks. It's gone really quiet now, isn't it? No one racing. Thing with the ACC as well, I'm not a massive setup person. Once I've got a setup I'm comfortable with, I don't tend to tweak it, but to be honest, I think that's the next step, is to get to that beyond the safety realm of aggressive safety, you know, and start playing with all the different settings. What you really need, Rob, and I take your comments on board there, is, I don't know if anyone's ever seen BeamNG Drive. The physics engine in that for crashing is amazing, absolutely amazing. What they need is the physics engine for racing and the physics engine for crashing, like they've got in BeamNG, and let that rampant in a game, because I'll tell you what, that'll make people think twice about hitting anything. You know, when you hit a wing and your wing falls off, rather than receiving aero damage, that's going to impact the car massively. And you know, if you get hit in the wrong place and you get an oil leak, you get an oil leak. Now you've just mentioned one of the best tracks ever, the RBR Red Bull Ring. Love that. Really love that in a Assetto Corsa. And you know, that track I do really like. I'm surprised that never come across, because that's certainly one track. Oh, we've lost another driver. Okay, someone's decided to call it quits with 5 minutes to go. yeah, Red Bull Ring, I think, is a really good shout. I don't for the life of me know why they put Indianapolis in there. You look at the servers and hardly anyone races it. They must have got that in a cracker. Someone gave them the layout in a Christmas cracker and said, there you go. There's the layout for Indy. Put that into your game. Because it is, God, the worst. 4 minutes to go. Let's have a quick rundown. Nathan currently in pole, 5.9 seconds clear of Peter. Peter, who went off, hit the barrier, self-inflicted. He's now in second after leading quite comfortably. Neil Bywater has battled his way. He got a good start. He jumped Hartman at the start, and then Hartman got a drive through. Oscar Dean's having a good run here. Good fourth place for Marco here. Very clean race. You can see his car's pristine. Hartman has said, with the exception of his runoff into the drive-throughs, I think he'd have been there or thereabouts. Larson's been quiet. Again, you can see just how clean these cars are. No contact. Matthias Holmberg, again, just got on with it. Going round and round and round, keeping the noses clean. Then we've got Mark Neutlings. There was contact with Mark early on. He hit Laszlo. Laszlo was in track. Wasn't Mark's fault, that. Terry Trowbridge has had a great drive, to be fair, Terry. Again, look at how clean that car is. There's been no incidents at all. Mike Durant had a contact early on lap 1. He got, I think it was off the straight, he went wide, and his rejoining, he clipped the car. That car sent him spinning, but he didn't hit anything. End up at the back. But he's had a good recovery as Mike, finishing in 10th. Mark Condron. He's made 1 or 2 mistakes, self-inflicted. But other than that, again, clean race. Jorgen just got on with it. I think Jorgen's struggling as well, isn't he, with an injury? So kudos to Jorgen there for having a go. Michael, I think he went off and hit the barrier, if I recall. That caused him a problem. I'm not 100% certain on that one, whether it's Michael or not, by the way. Not really seen Melvin running around. I know he started towards the back. Peter did get himself a stop-go penalty for speeding, but he's also gone off and hit the barrier as well. And Uwe hit the barrier, self-inflicted. So that's where we're up to. 1 minute to go. Any offers on driver of the day? And Peter. Oh dear, dear, dear. Peter has got a drive-through. So I don't know what's that with Peter there, but wow. So that's really going to push him down. Yeah, that's... Oh, we'll be cursing with Peter. He'll want revenge tomorrow. I'll tell you that. You must be careful, don't get DSQ there going wide. He's not serving his drive-through, is he? Right, let's come over Nathan as he comes towards the end of the race. Yeah, the person I had in mind was agreeing with both Melvin and Steve. Terry Trowbridge. He's just got on with it. He's had a really clean race. He's put a good battle with Neutlings. Kept Neutlings under pressure for the full race. No problem, Stefan. Thanks for watching, mate. You've been here for the full race, so I do appreciate that. for the support. Nice not talking to yourself. And he's going to do another lap. I hope everyone's fueled. And there's Peter. Peter's doing his... where's he going to come out? Where's he going to come out? Neil's got him. Condron's got a yellow flag. Peter's 4th. 5th. Well, well, well. You'd have had him and heaved it. There's a lot of drivers we could give driver of the day to, you know, but I do agree Terry Trowbridge has been consistent all the way through the race, as has many of them. We finished with 16 drivers out of 18 guys. That's pretty damn good going, that. I bet there's not many races where we've done that before. Parks was self-inflicted. There he is. Twitching his car, showing off. It's not about being an easy track, is it, Melvin? There's other cars on track, you've still got to race though. He's not been racing himself, you know. And there we go, the winner. Edwards. Brilliant. Well done, Mr. Edwards. Fantastic second place. Neil Bywater. Great second place there, Neil. Well done. Marco and Andreas just behind them. Great battle in there. And Peter coming back in 5th. Who's also at the fastest lap. Larson coming over in 6th place. Holmberg. Great result for Holmberg, that. Neutling's in the M6. Man had balls to do it. And then just behind him, you can see Trowbridge there. Duran made it. Pedersen. Condron. Sector. It's the final classified driver. I'd like to thank everyone for in the chat, for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button before you go. And yeah, appreciate it. I'll be doing the race tomorrow as well, but really enjoyed that. Thanks very much, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.